It's been a week since the release of Skibidi Toilet Emergence. The entire internet is flooded with angry comments. Viewers are trying to understand what is happening with Skibidi Toilet and why Dafuk Boom has not yet come forward to explain the whole situation surrounding Skibidi Toilet. Instead, two videos have been released on the Boom channel. The first is a compilation of episodes up to episode 38, where at the end we are briefly told about the history of Skibidi Toilets, and then this video is deleted. The second is a short video analyzing the characters. It feels like Dafuk Boom has become an analyst, because there have never been videos of this format on his channel before. Is Dafuk really running the channel? This question remains open, but we'll have to find out, because there are many facts on the internet that support this theory. After all, Dafuk has always been against poor quality work, even when it comes to fan art. So why has everything changed? You can find something else on Reddit, but we'll talk about that later. Still, why is Dafuk no longer communicating with his viewers? Maybe he wants to, but can't. Instead, the name of his Instagram account has changed, and old videos have disappeared. As soon as viewers notice this, the hidden videos are republished and made publicly available. In today's video, we will try to figure out all the details and news we have at the moment. Your likes will greatly help in promoting this video, so I would be very happy if you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the news. Well, let's get started. There have been a lot of changes in the Skibidi Toilet sphere this week. On the YouTube channel's main page, we now see 4 playlists, with Skibidi Emergence in first place, followed by original episodes, both full and short. I want to note that Skibidi Emergence is not in first place for no reason. When a viewer visits the channel, the first thing they see on the main page is this playlist, which is done to attract viewers to the series. Next, we see that very recording, and the previous ones, and the strangest playlist was also created, called Collaborations. The question arises, why create a separate playlist with a collaboration, and not just one, but several, since the playlist is named in the plural? If the collaboration is at the same level as it was in episode 79, I mean the animators who participated in the creation of various scenes, then that's fine. Despite all the drawbacks and bugs, if this collaboration is related to some new ideas like the Unreal Engine, then it is alarming. After all, viewers have grown to love the series precisely because of Dafuk and the SFM engine. If changing the engine is really necessary for the development of the series, then I am sure that viewers would have been understanding and accepted such an outcome. But when it comes to a new engine in which the character models are practically blurred and the animation looks like it took 5 minutes to make, it cannot inspire admiration and understanding. After all, after season 25, a big step was already taken towards improving the series. As you remember, before season 25, there were no shaders in the series, and everything looked very outdated. But this was corrected, and the series became fresher and more modern. But this is apparently not enough for Invis, a company that has always supported Dafuk Boom in terms of copyright and, in general, in promoting the series. This could be seen in collaborations with various video games, such as Stumble Guys, Fortnite, and even Discord. Now, most likely, the company has signed a contract with Boom, where Invis will now be in charge of the series, and Boom will simply observe. This decision was most likely made due to the long delays in releasing new episodes, but as everyone knows, speed does not always equal quality. Viewers are willing to wait months for a new episode with an original storyline, but quick episodes made just for the sake of making them only cause disappointment. As I understand it, after signing the contract, if this is true, unfortunately, Dafuk Boom will no longer be able to change anything, but we, the viewers, can. We need to unite and express our opinion on all available social networks. Only then can we bring the series back to its original course. The information I found on the internet may shock you, so we'll talk about it in another video. The thing is, I need more time to study this material. Now let's see what we know about episode 80. If everything goes according to plan, Episode 80 will consist of 2 to 3 parts. Episode 80 is also included in the list of epic episodes. After Episode 80, Season 26 will be released, which will feature many additional scenes, as was the case in Season 25. Next up is Episode 81, and while it won't be as epic as Episode 80, it will be very interesting, but unfortunately not as long as the previous episode. A long time ago, Dafuk Boom said that not everything in the series has been analyzed, and even now you can find details in the episodes that no one has paid attention to. For example, one interesting detail is this moment from episode 74, when during the teleportation of the elite TV man, we notice the silhouette of some character. He looks like a regular agent with a square head, but he's not a TV man, because we haven't seen a TV man like that yet. And when we asked Dafuk Boom about him, he said that
Episode 81 will show.
In episode 81, something will happen, and I think that episode 80 will be a preparation for this, and we should not forget that before episode 81, we will be shown season 26, which will surely have a lot of additional scenes, as was the case in season 25, and thus, what we will see in episode 81 will not be a shock to us. A few months ago, I asked Dafuk Boom about episode 80. You'll find out what exactly I asked right now. Here's the question. Regarding episodes 80 and beyond, what makes them so epic? Large-scale battles, power shifts, unexpected plot twists, or something else? Mr. Boom replied as follows.
Lore moves significantly forward. Some secrets are revealed. I prefer to create more personal and unique battles between individual personalities rather than unequal, simple battles or line-by-line battles. But that doesn't mean they won't be big and epic.
That is, it is clear from Dafuk Boom's answer that after episode 80, there will be more story and plot lines, more character revelations, and all of this is good news, because at the moment we have accumulated many questions about certain scenes and unfinished plot lines. I didn't expect this, but Dafuk Boom gave me such a long and detailed answer for the first time. As you remember, before that he just sent me a thumbs down gesture, and it even became a kind of local meme. To fully understand and confirm that episode 80 is a very important episode, we can recall Dafuk Boom's spontaneous interview on his Discord server, when viewers asked him many questions. One of these questions was, which episodes in the near future are you most excited about? We noticed that the 80th episode was mentioned here. One of the most interesting questions about the 80th episode was this. In the 80th episode, will we see a new, powerful character or even his return? First of all, viewers were concerned about a new and powerful character, similar to the Half-Titan's Executioner or a completely new Titan. When it comes to other Half-Titans, it seems to me that since the Speakerman Armada has its own Half-Titans, what's stopping the other races from doing the same? In the near future, we will see a new Half-Titan, but from the Cameraman, and as for the TV men, it is highly doubtful, since very recently, Dafuk Boom was asked the question, why is there only one big TV man, although there are many other big agents? To which Dafuk replied that,
because I wanted to make it unique.
Surely in the near future, we should be shown either a new race or new characters. And by the way, Dafuk Boom warned about the second option. When asked, is there a character you would like to show us in the last episodes? Dafuk Boom said that new characters would appear in the future. I want to point out that this question was asked before the third part of episode 77 aired, and considering this fact, we should also take into account the new characters that appeared after the third part of episode 77. Most of the new characters appeared in episode 78. A toilet with a strange hairstyle, a Skibidi hybrid toilet that conducts diplomatic negotiations, the Duchess's assistant, a hybrid astro toilet named Hunter, TV man with a scarf and claws on his hands. So far, we have only seen TV man in 2 episodes, episodes 78 and 79. TV man named Jeffrey, who is stuck in teleportation. For the first time, we saw a Half-Titan named Executor. These were all new characters starting with the third part of episode 77, but that's not all, as we will see even more new characters in the future, confirming Dafuk Boom's words when he told streamer Steak a few weeks ago that he plans to show us a new race this year. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the secret agent race. After all, at the moment, each race in the series has its own unique color identification. Cameramen are blue. Presumably, they are the main force of the Alliance, their main strength and cannon fodder. Speakers are red, a race that embodies the soul, fun, and positivity, but is weaker. TV men are purple, the strongest race, hidden and mysterious. Skibidi Toilets are yellow. They are the main antagonists of the series and the main enemies of the Cameraman. Astro Skibidi Toilets are orange-red, a stronger or specialized version of Skibidi Toilets. And of course, the green color that we noticed in the Secret Agent, and as it turned out, not only the Secret Agent has this color, but also his assistants who carry out his orders, as well as the secret female agent who transforms into various objects. Therefore, considering these facts, It is worth assuming that the new race will be green, and viewers have been waiting for a new PC Man race on the internet for a year now, as there have been many hints about it. For example, the secret agent who can hack technology, or his poster from the laboratory, where two computer monitors are demonstratively placed. Also, in the third part of episode 70, we saw the heads of all races on the secret agent's table. There are two theories here. Either this is ordinary technology intended for natural use, or these are the heads of agents. The second option sounds creepy, but it has a right to exist. Remember the ending of episode 47, where the secret agent took the head of the cameraman for some reason? Perhaps even this camera, which is on the secret agent's table, belongs to the cameraman from episode 47. So, there are all the heads of the races on the table, and the most interesting thing is on the left side. As we can see, it is a computer monitor. You may also recall the ending of episode 73, where you could see a computer in this room, which was strangely lying on the floor and looking directly at the camera woman. And by the way, there was also a chair that started watching us starting from episode 75. In the next episode, namely episode 74, we could see another computer, which, you must agree, was in a very strange location, even if it was an unnecessary monitor. But in the same episode, at the very beginning, during the teleportation of the elite TV man, we could see a strange character with a human body and a strange head that does not resemble any of the Alliance heads. This head is not very visible, but it resembles a computer, just like the one we saw earlier. We can also see that this computer man is in another dimension through which TV men are teleported, but the TV men do not see them. Otherwise, the elite TV man would have reacted to this character in some way, and this means that the PC men are not seen by either the agents or the Skibidi Toilets, just like the secret agent, and they can only be seen through the camera that records them on video. In an additional scene in the 72nd episode, while the cameraman scientist approaches the wounded spider, from above, you can see a character who is watching everything. Usually, the secret agent watches over everything, but this is clearly not the secret agent. First, he does not glow green. Yes, I know that the secret agent can watch without glowing, but this is completely different. Secondly, this agent seems to have a square head, and it glows white. I can't say for sure if it was a computer man or someone else, but I'm definitely sure it wasn't a secret agent. What do you think? Write your thoughts in the comments. And by the way, if you think about it, the new race could take the color white, since this color is also one of the primary colors. And as you can see, there are only 2 or 3 colors missing, since most of the colors are already in the series. I don't know if Dafuk Boom will stick to the viewers' theories or come up with something unusual and exclusive. I would be very happy if you like and subscribe to the channel. It will give me great motivation to make new videos for you. Thank you all. This is Super Cameraman signing off. Bye, everyone.